People in life are looking for how do I make a life worth living and a retirement worth having. But if you're not sure how to do that, there's many ways to change the way you live. Move from where you've been and literally start afresh. Begin anew and find, well, new people to hang out with, new places to go, and new adventures to transgress. In these moments of time, I'm looking at how I enjoy my life, even though it's very simple, even though it's very humble, even though it's in homelessness. I truly enjoy the magical moments I experience going to places, picking up what the Lord wants me to find, and literally delivering them to people who are just surprised, mesmerized, and just in awe of the fact that I brought them something they had been looking for. It's sort of a fun opportunity to show the love of Jesus. In this way, we feel many ways in the world, but we also need to know what's what when it comes to who's who and how we feel about other people. The problem is that sometimes other people interfere with our life and interfere with our rights to talk to people and interfere with what our plans are supposed to be with that individual. So then we look foolish. We don't feel the same, we don't act the same, and we literally almost lose the most important part of any relationship, which is, well, frankly, love. Love is a thing that holds people together. Love is a thing that moves one soul for the other. And earlier today, I was in one of my prayer moments, taking a rest on my 7.2-mile journey, and decided to just ask the angels about something important. I asked them about the one I love, and they literally implied that it was over and she was impossible and was unwilling to get in God's house, and I nearly had a heart attack. My heart literally just stopped. I could barely breathe. I could barely move. And it was incredible how powerful those words of rejection felt when all this time, all these years, they've been telling me, hang on, hold on, she's coming, we promise. And even on the days when she did come through, it's almost as if she didn't because she didn't talk to me. But they told me to mind myself, mind my mouth, be careful on those days. But they didn't say, you're going to need to do this because she is coming. So in life, we have multiple times to tell people what's happening. And right now, I'm not feeling very well. Walking 7.2 miles is not really hard. I've done it before, and I'll probably do it again because my goal was to walk as many miles as it takes to prove how much I love someone. But in life, we also have moments of time to do what we need to do for our own life. And when I'm working on my own life, I often used to drive for ideas and creative processes and all the things that a person is supposed to do. But then later in life, I literally decided that I would move on from that and I might just go walking instead. Obviously, there's some technical reasons for that, and that I did not produce a life worth living is not true. That my life partner of many years is no longer with me. My son has moved on to many other green pastures, and I am not necessarily an empty nester because I'm expecting the Lord to deliver the promise of the woman I love, but at the same time she still has children. And I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. I'm a pretty good stepdad most of the time, and if I'm not to be considered that, that's okay. I can just be an older person who sort of knows stuff. I don't have to know everything, but I do know quite a bit. In life, there are moments of time to prove who we are in the house of God, and when we literally ignore people, when we try to put up our hand and say, talk to the hand, or when we're trying to figure out why God would keep doing this to us, there's a lot of reasons. The reasons are fundamentally that the Lord God has made a choice, and that choice belongs to God. Yes, we have free will, so we can defy the choice, but it usually wreaks havoc on our life. It doesn't really produce the results we're hoping, and it often is very disappointing. In life, we have moments of time to tell people how we feel, and how I feel is different than how you feel. How my son feels is different than the way that I might feel. My point, obviously, is we all feel differently. No matter how good we are, no matter how different we are, no matter what we try to do in life, we are all unique souls. And a unique soul is still a unique soul. In my soul, there is only one unique soul that fills my soul, to the point that when there is an option of loss, my entire being stops. And I remembered after that experience today of nearly having a heart attack that had happened to me once or twice before regarding this woman. And I literally just almost fell on my knees to the Lord to say, please, Don't let this be the day that I lose things because I am still so madly, deeply, passionately in love with someone. In life, we have moments of time to tell people how we feel, show them how we feel, and literally deliver a service that helps them to remove themselves from difficult situations and move themselves into freer, more fun, more adventurous situations. In life, we have moments of time to tell people how we feel, and when we try to do this, we have to really learn what's what, who's who, and how to move ourselves away from difficulty. Thanks for listening.